So I am now going to make the base of the aubergine dish on the new menu. So just a quick rundown of the ingredients. I've got some oil in here, which was actually rapeseed oil infused with garlic, so we use for the confit. Shallots peeled, cut lengthways into 4. The same with garlic. I've got preserved lemon, chickpeas obviously. The dried fruits are soaked with the same weight of water for 30 minutes before you use them. I've got spices, coriander seed, cumin seed, turmeric, ras el hanout, pimenton powder and sumac. I've got some spring onions, I've got some coriander to finish, lemon zest and juice, and I've got some pomegranate molasses as well. Alright, here we go. So oil in the pan first. First ingredient in is the seeds of the spices, not the powders. Give them long enough so they start to maybe even crackle a little bit, just to get the flavours coming out in them. You can see they're frying a little bit. And then next in is the shallots and the garlic. And then some seasoning. And don't forget to have on hand your trusty jug of water, which is behind Sam there. So you fry that probably for about 5 minutes. Just over 5 minutes. If you're going to zoom on in here, Sam, I've added a couple of drops of water as we do. To sort of keep the bottom of the pan clean. You can see it's starting to caramelise. It's not getting too dark with the garlic. The shallots have softened beautifully because we kept a bit of steam. Then we're basically adding all the spices, the turmeric, the ras, the pimenton and the sumac together with the chickpeas, with the preserved lemon. We're going to give it a little stir in for a minute, just to coat the spices. Then we're going to put the dried fruits and their water straight in. We've got the lemon zest and the fresh lemon juice. We want it to be fairly saucy. We don't want it dry and we don't want it too runny. So you're going to have to add water little by little. If you've got a pan with a lid, use it. And make a little cartouche while it sits and ticks to cook. I'm just going to give it some moisture in there now. So you can see where it is, how much water's in there now. Keep that much in there, but let it simmer now for the rest of the time. When it's done, we'll finish it with the coriander and the spring onions. So I've had 20 minutes now of cooking all this together. I have added water and kept stirring probably 4 or 5 different times. So you can see it's lightly saucy, almost like an emulsion. Okay, so that's probably where I want it to serve it. However, we are going to be warming it up again, so for good measure, I'm going to add a little bit more water. Stir that in. Turn him off. I'll put in the molasses. I've done a half recipe here, so it's 1 teaspoon, rather generous teaspoon. All the coriander in at once. the spring onions. You stir it in and you're ready to chill it or use it. It is absolutely delicious, so please be careful of the weighing and measuring. When everything's done to the correct amounts, it all works together really, really well. You've got a nice amount of acidity from both the molasses and the lemon, preserved and fresh. And you've got a lot of fragrance, and you've got a little bit of chili heat as well from the spices. And that's it. That's where we are.